welcome back. This is Lowlands from Monster Hunter World. So before we get into what happened in the last episode, I did do a few things. As you can see, I did create the squad. I believe I did that in the last episode, even though I said I was going to do it a couple episodes ago. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our Monster Hunter Let's Play squad, which we are the leader of. However, we don't have anybody in our squad just yet. I'm going to be searching around for people who would like to be in the squad. If you watch the series and you would like to be on the squad and you have Monster Hunter World for Xbox, which is the platform I am currently playing on, please send me a message on Xbox Live and I will speak with you there and we'll get you in and be able to do some stuff together. I'm going to limit the squad to about 10 players. I believe not including myself. So we'll go ahead and get our daily reward, which is going to give us 2 lucky vouchers because I haven't been on in a couple of days, and a max potion. We got access to the Pukei-Pukei hunt last time. We did actually do a few things with the item pouch. I did go on an expedition shortly after the episode ended and grab up some thunderbugs so we can keep everything we need. I believe now the only thing we're really missing to capture monsters is going to be the trank bombs, which we have 10 of, which is all we can... Oh, it looks like we can only carry 8 at a time. So we'll carry the maximum amount of 8 trank bombs. I will run down to my crafting list here and I will show you. Trank bombs are made with parashrooms and sleep herbs, both of which are items that I can pick up in Ancient Forest, so I will probably be taking a day and between episodes and grinding parashrooms, sleep herbs, and thunderbugs, as well as anything I need to make pitfall traps, which is the nets. Right now we only have 3, so I'm going to go ahead and actually craft 3 of those. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add the pitfall trap as well. We can only carry 1 of those. I am not, however, going to carry reloads of the pitfall trap because it will be easier for me to carry the thunderbugs than the nets. So as always, what we're going to do is we're going to go into our loadout and we're going to update it. Now this will allow us to keep the loadout updated and useful. Now, the reason why I don't use the restock option that you see with the Y button on the screen there is because what it will do is it will give me the max carry for everything in here, including the 2 thunderbugs that I have that I'm not going to need to carry extra of, because I'm only using them to make traps and not thundering. So with that, we have everything we need set and ready to go to start our next hunt. We do actually, however, have a few other things to do. One of which is I need to speak with the resource guys here. The research guys. We have new limited bounties, which unfortunately I don't know what they are. They are too high level for me to do at this time. We do have a couple of turn-ins though. Oh, 1 turn-in that we can do because we need a large monster bone and an angineth pill. Both of which we can get from an angineth, so I'll probably be wanting to do those. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up camp for the Ancient Forest 1 with 2 iron ore and an ancient bone, which we have plenty of, and it'll give us another location to start from. So boom, we got that. We do actually have a few investigations. I did pick up a hunt for a Pukei-Pukei, which I've done twice. Oh, this is fun. This is going to be both a Great Jaguars and a Pukei-Pukei. We're going to keep that one there for right now. The reason why is because I'm running up to the forge, and we're going to see if we can make the full, or if I've already made the full sets for the Great Jagras and the Pukei-Pukei in the workshop. I have started working towards another weapon that I'm going to be using offhandedly when I'm not using the Great Sword, or if you guys have chosen to give me another weapon to play with. So we'll go to armor. I have completed the entire Great Jagras set on here. The only thing we're missing for the Pukei-Pukei is the chest, pants, and boots. We can actually make the chest piece, which we're going to go ahead and do now, because we have the material. We're not going to equip it, however. And now we just need to get some wing drake hides to finish off the rest of the set. We actually have everything we need but those wing drake hides. So we actually don't need to keep the Pukei-Pukei and the Great Jagras investigations that we have. So I'm going to pop back down to the trade yard, go see the resource guys over here, the research guys over here, and be like, it's alright, we don't need these now. And yeah, resource center, that's what it's called. Alright, we're going to go to manage investigations, and we're just going to delete everything. Because at this point now we don't need them, and we'll get more anyway. Alright, so what we're going to do is probably capture that Pukei-Pukei. So what we're going to do is grab the ecological surveys for large monster hunt and capture. Because hunt just means capture or kill. Capture means we want to straight out capture it, so we will capture this Pukei-Pukei. We do have to gather from flora, bone powders, bone piles, and then do quest in ancient forest. Which I will do. I will do probably in between episodes when I do expeditions to gather stuff. I will do some stuff there. So we haven't actually talked to these guys yet. So let's go ahead and do that now.
Good to see you.
Hunter, since you've established yourself as a reliable presence here, I'd like to make a little request. Okay. When investigating large monsters, you can either slay or capture them. Naturally, both have their scientific merits, but frankly, well, it would be better for a long-term research if we receive a live specimen that we can later return to the wild. So if you capture your quarry alive, you will be commended for it and receive greater rewards. Commission rules.
Good luck.
How about it? Capture your target instead of slaying them, and you'll be making a great contribution to our efforts here. So pretty much, it just lets us know that we will get more rewards for capture than if we were to kill it. So let's talk to this guy. I'm a researcher with the Commission. My field is Grimalkins. Yes, Grimalkins. Grimalkins are a type of Lenian that are native to the New World. I wish to communicate with them and learn their lingo. But these creaky old bones just can't keep up with my passion for research. Perhaps you could be of help. If you've an interest in learning the lingua of Furka, then by my Navi knees, just say the word. Alright. Now there's a couple of people up at the top we gotta talk to in the canteen. I know that. I know there's another guy with a question mark over by the forge. So we'll pop up at the workshop and we'll go ahead and hit up this gentleman here who tells us about I believe the third fleet. So the fifth has arrived. Greetings there. I am the airship engineer with the second fleet. I work on flying machines, airships, and what have you. I'm sure you're curious about why you haven't met a member of the third yet. That's because they've all been stranded for years. It wasn't long after the scholars from the third landed before they insisted upon crossing the Great Ravine. So they got their ship converted into an airship and off they went. It was going well until just after they'd crossed the ravine, a flying monster attacked their airship and grounded them. Sure, they were reckless to go, but seeing as I'm the man who put them in the air, I can't but feel partly responsible for it all. Ever since then, I've been working on making a better airship, one that we could use to go rescue them. But between the New World's nasty weather and the strong winds hurtling down the ravine, it's been one failure after another. Still, you won't catch me calling it quits. So that's just some backstory on why you haven't seen the third fleet. There's a few more people here, and I believe these ones are actually going to give us quests to get ingredients. So we'll talk to the Mouster Chef, or the Muscular Chef. Hi, welcome to the canteen, the best place for you to boost your hunt. You're from the 5th, right? Well, let me clue you in on what the canteen is all about. Gains, health, stamina, whatever, max gains. Go on and sit down over there at the counter, scrawny. He calls us scrawny because apparently we're not very muscular. When you're ready to get your pre-hunt on, let me know. Alright, and then we can talk to him again. Are you interested in bulking up the canteen with more ingredients? Now that's what I'm talking about. Take care of the quest Fungal Flexin in the Ancient Forest, and that menu will be packed with a giant jaguar's belly. Finish that one up and I'll be able to get my paws on the goods. Don't let me down. Alright, that is deliver 20 gourmet shroom caps, which we get by harvesting the special mushrooms in Ancient Forest, which we will do. Now, if we talk to this Fiverr bro here, he also gives us, I believe, a side quest. Hey, working hard? What's that? You heard me mumbling? Yeah, the chef asked me to rustle up some ingredients for him. But I've still got so much eating to do. Whoa, you serious? You'll go and get them for me?
Good luck.
Whew, thanks. You're a lifesaver. We Fivers gotta look out for each other, eh? Well, here are the details. Good luck. So he pretty much lazily just says, go get this and turned it in. It's a delivery request for a moss swine hide. Normally I would have one of those by now because I do tend to kill one knowing that I need one. I kind of forgot to this time. Alright, so now that we've talked to everybody, we're going to go ahead and head out on our next hunt, which will be for the Pukei-Pukei. Now that we're in a squad session, we'll have access to people to be able to join us. Ooh, we actually have an optional here that... Okay, so that's that quest. We might do that one if we have time at the end of the episode, but for now we're going to go ahead and hunt the Pukei-Pukei. We are going to start at Camp 11, and we're going to voucher up, and we're going to go ahead and get our, as the muscular chef says, our pre-hunt on. We need grub. We're going to pay with money for our grub. Apparently we got to wait for our current one that requires us to quest. Okay, so we're going to want probably the attack up. So we'll just go with the meat platter. Boom. We did not get any of the special skill boost, but we did get a 25 stamina boost and some extra attack out of that. Our items are all set. Our gear is all set. We are ready to get this party started. So let's, without further ado, get going. Alright, as always, we need to get to the supply box because they'll give us some stuff to utilize. They give us free antidotes here, but we're already full up. So that's the one item we're not taking. Alright, so of course we want to go ahead and eat the easy rations, which will boost our stamina even more. Pop the first aid meds, and jump. Here we go. Woohoo! Alright, so we got some toxic mucus over here, so we'll go ahead and grab that. And you know what? I see him in the distance. Let's go real quickly because we're going to be having some... gather some stuff up. But if we go to the left here, it has us following the trail already. We'll come back to that. There is a moss swine that just walked down this way. We're going to kill it and get its hide. Providing I can find it. I did see it go this way, or at least I thought I did. Oh, here's a parachute. We'll go ahead and grab that while we're here. I could have sworn I saw a little pig walk down this way. So either I am playing blind, or it went farther down than I thought it did. Okay. We can't see him yet. But see how those bugs just up the hill from me here are dancing around with their tails lit up red? Up there, you can see them coming down. There's the Pukei-Pukei right there. Whenever there's a large monster nearby, it will automatically cause those to bounce around red like that. So clue while you're out hunting, if you're doing an expedition and you're not looking to hunt a large monster, you can use that to potentially avoid the large monster. I for real seriously thought there was a pig down here. I must be blind. He ran up in here. Doesn't look like he ran up in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back up and deal with this Pukei-Pukei. If I happen to come across the mouse swine on the way, great. If not, I can always find one on an expedition and make sure I go ahead and take care of that for next episode. So let's go ahead and start walking up towards here. These guys obviously have calmed down quite a bit. We want to make sure to grab up any of this research stuff and level up our skill a little bit more, and we'll have it. So get the Pukei-Pukei footprint, and that ought to do it. So any extras just going to be research points for us. We need to keep in mind that in this area there are vigor wasp here that we can use, so we don't have to use our potions. So, kind of want to wait for him to start maybe heading back this way, like that, because what we're going to want to do is slide down the hill. Oh, we did not slide down the hill. But we, I think, aggroed it. Yeah, we aggroed it. Oh, wow, that was a wide tongue sweep. Probably shouldn't have kicked.
When you're poisoned, your health will gradually drop.
Okay, we need to use an antidote. I didn't pick up the red pits like I thought I did. Alright, let's go ahead and use the first aid med. Recover our health some. Oh, we're poisoned again. And stunned. That's not right. Alright, now that we got that poison gun, we're going to use this vigor wasp to heal up. There we go, we got a good hit in there. Alright, we kind of want him to come down here. Alright, we got him to come down because this hill is easier to slide down. Alright, we got on him, which is what I was aiming for. Brace, he's gonna do it again. Alright, go back to stab. Alright, let's get this charge slash going. Ooh, that was near the hit I needed it to be. All right, he is actually going to be taken off now because we've hurt him a little bit. So we just need to track him. Which all we got to do is follow the scout flies. There's a couple of things I'm going to nab on the way. Dung beet pods, top off our antidotes. Alright, well, you move to the next area, which is right here. Alright, and there's a great Jaggers here. We're going to let these two duke it out for a sec. I think we're full up on great Jagger stuff, but we'll grab it up anyway. Alright, so it looks like the great Jagger's buggered off. Get that. Let's see if we can get a full combo without getting hit. Oh, we got hit, but we broke something. Let's see if we can get a good jump on him. Oh, that's not good. Pet gave us the nice bigger one, but we need to get rid of this poison. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can't do something here with this flash fly here that I'm trying to utilize. Alright, there we got it. Now I want to get a good couple solid hits on its tail. When it's weakened and you hit its tail enough, you'll actually cut the tail off. We don't seem to be hitting the tail at all. And I don't remember cutting it off. So it's taken off. Let's take a moment gandered here, and I don't think I cut off the tail. I'm pretty sure I did not cut off the tail. So we have a great Jagras kind of here. We're not going to deal with it. So we really just want to go after the Pukei-Pukei that took off over in this direction. Now some of these trees, if we can get it to attack us near them, it'll knock the tree down and then wrap itself up in vines. Alright, see, it just wrapped itself in vines.
It's trapped in the vines. Now hit it with all you've got.
Now we can get some good hits on it. Unfortunately, it stepped far enough back that we weren't able to hit it with that final massive hit that we have. Okay, so it's near death. When you see the skull, it usually means it's close to dying, and we want to start getting ready to trap it. So at this point, it's going to start heading back towards its lair, which is over this way. That first area where we fought it, that's where we're headed. So what we're going to do is we're going to equip our trank bombs first. The reason for this is because when it lands... Oh, it looks like it's going to land here. Unless I was just, I was just seeing the Great Jagris's location. We're not doing him. So, never mind that. I thought he was landing. He wasn't. He's actually heading back to his lair, which is in this first area that we fought him in, up that cliff. Now, we want to wait a minute before we head up there. Because if we're too close to him... Oh, we did cut off his tail. It's actually right here. So... go ahead and harvest the tail whenever you see it drop. Now once it lands and we give it a second, it's gonna go to sleep. In this case, it didn't go to sleep. So we're gonna want to lay the shock trap down kind of right next to him, hit him with it, and then drop a couple of trank bombs right on the face. And boom, main objective completed. We got the hunt and the capture ecological surveys done. And we will be returning to HQ in 20 seconds. There is some material up here that we want to try to nab. Alright, got that done. Alright, we got a fair few amount of rewards for me vouchering up, which is nice. More tail parts, more sacks for poison weapons. Palico picked up a toadstool for some odd apparent reason. Our hunter rank is now 3. We've done enough research to report to the research team and let them know. We've earned the right to take on 3 start assignments and got a new arena quest. So all in all, pretty good quest. We did it relatively quicker than I was expecting. But it didn't leave us a whole lot of time to do that optional quest. So we'll probably do a couple of optional quests not in between episodes, but during the next episode, in which I will go ahead and probably do a bunch of those.
You've done well.
Excellent work putting down that Pukei-Pukei. I knew I put the task in the right hands. Just to catch you up, we're hot on the trail of Zora Magdaros now.
Listen up.
But there's more to figure out. I need the 5th to protect our scholars while they investigate. I'm putting you in charge of the Wildspire Waste. The quest will begin once you've convened on site. Alright, so that's our next
begin
quest.
The Elder Dragon investigation. Make sure you know what you need to do.
So now we need to protect the scholars. Let's regroup at the Wildspire Waste.
Alright, so whenever you get a start in the from researching a monster, you want to talk to the chief ecologist right here for the ecology research.
Yes.
And it will turn in anything and then upgrade the research level on it. Right now, our monster field guide shows us that the Pukei-Pukei is weak to fire, thunder, ice, and dragon, or at least has some vulnerability to those. Is very susceptible to sleep and paralysis, blast and stun. Is somewhat susceptible, but poison is not as much. And we can break the head, wings, and tail. And the tail, it notes, is indeed severable. That is all the information we have on it. We did actually get the full research for the Pukei-Pukei for low rank rewards. We know what it gives us and what the frequency is. Same thing with the Great Jagris. We are all caught up on that. The Angineth we're still working on. The Pukei-Pukei we're still going to be working on. We have info on another monster that we haven't seen yet. So all in all, a pretty good, solid episode. We have everything we need to do our next tidbit. Real quickly, I want to check the quest board and double check on a few things. Optional, we have just the one optional to do. And then, of course, the best kind of quest. There are events, however, active, but we aren't able to actually do it because we're not high enough ranked. The next one we'd get available to is the Kirin the Myth quest and the Wicked Wildspire Warfare, which we need to be Hunter rank 8 or higher to do. We are not. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode. As always, thank you for watching, and if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.